Coach A. Fisher.
Well, I was really pleased to get the win tonight. I thought, and quite frankly, Notre Dame played great, especially in the third and fourth set, and they were going really hard on defense, and they were just taking big rips and serving really aggressively, and so it forced us to have to step up our game, and we did. I thought, we definitely got a big lift. Had a Cat on the outside who has been practicing really well in that position all week, and I'm just pleased to get the win.
Kat, you started this game in a libero jersey, then you finished the game with 8 kills. How do you stay ready to play outside hitter? Because you kind of like a Swiss Army knife for Pitt, because you played middle blocker at times and all that.
I just want to be on the court and help the team in whatever way I can. And I just wanted to win really bad. I think coming after Friday in a 5-setter, we talked about coming out super strong and we didn't. So I knew that I needed to be prepared to do just the job, in both positions.
Torrey, you're coming off of a pair of games where you hit 200 or lower, and you hit 438 today. How did it feel to get just back in the mojo?
I think Rachel did a good job of keeping me still in system and keeping my groove in. I think that in practices we're still working on our setter and hitter connection, and I've done a good job, I think, in the past few practices as well today in the game. So I'm going up high, swinging hard, and trusting my teammates to cover me and love me. So.
Dan, what did you notice from Notre Dame? What were they doing that you noticed, I guess, in that third and fourth set to get you guys out of rhythm?
Serving really hard, digging every ball, and then combine that with, I think, they were maybe the setters were setting long distance more than we had seen in scout, so I think that opened up our block a little bit, and they were attacking our left side block a lot. We probably could have done a little bit better there on the night, and so those things kind of threw us off a little bit, and then also we just, especially the third set, we really started getting kind of jumpy, kind of frantic in transition, where normally we're pretty calm in transition.
Speaking of the block, you guys just had 6 blocks today, which is one of your lower numbers. You mentioned just being thrown off a little bit, but what happened there?
Yeah, we were not blocking well. That's what happened, and so that's why I'm proud of. I thought Cat had a big one at the end there that we needed. After they had been, it seemed like they had killed about 10 straight on the right side, and so and that happens in volleyball. Players get hot, and blocking has a way of kind of going in streaks, and so we went on a little quiet streak, but I'm sure we'll be ready next match.
Coach, does it feel a little bit better to get a win whenever you're not maybe at your best blocking, whenever you're one of the better blocking teams in the nation?
I don't think it ever feels good to not play your best, but when you're not playing your best, the key is getting back to just being yourself and getting back to playing your normal game, and I thought we did a pretty good job of that in the fourth set.
When did you notice Kat was starting to heat up and play really well? Because it seemed like, especially in that third set, she was playing most of it.
Well, I've noticed the last month, and then specifically yesterday in practice when she was just hammering balls, and so, yeah.
Torrey, what's it like for you as a teammate to get to see Kat have a performance like that when she doesn't get to play that role that often?
Like Kat said, every time she steps on the court, she makes a difference, and I think today, she had the opportunity to come in and give us the spark that we needed. So I'm so happy for her and proud of her.
Kat, you're usually the one with the service runs, but Rachel had quite a few today. What's it like watching her serve and get those aces, especially just because that's something I feel like she's really stepped up this season?
Yeah, some days we're not on with our serve, some days we're off with our serve, and it's nice when someone can pick up just a few more points and get the other team out of system more. So like, I guess she and her runs in the past few games have been great, because it's usually when we're in position when we're tied. So just getting up by like 1 or 2 points with her behind the service line, especially with her defense too, has been great, and it's fun to watch because I know she's getting a lot of system.
Coach, do you worry about your team's response after having like a big emotional win on Friday, and then you're coming into a team who isn't ranked but can still pose a challenge?
I do, and but I thought we had a pretty good one. I thought our morning practice was pretty good, and I thought we came out and jumped on them right away. And so I liked our response, like, you know, leading up to the first set, and then they just started making plays, and it just kind of took us a little too long to get back to being us.
Dan, we saw the 6-2 again today. Is that something we're going to see more and more of now that you guys have really practiced it in big games?
We'll see. It's something I want to keep practicing, but time will tell.
Torrey, what have you thought about being in the 6-2 and seeing how Blair and Issa have played recently?
The last game they came in and helped us, I think it was the third and fourth set. They came in and like was a spark for our team, so it was nice to have, and we also practice it, so time will tell, but they did a good job to come in and help our team.
Torrey, I noticed the hair change last week, but haven't had the chance to ask about it.
Yeah.
I'm curious, were you inspired by
You know,
Kate's funny hair?
I've always wanted to do this like in high school, but then now I'm like away from home and, you know, doing my own thing.
She said it. She brought it up when we were away.
Yeah.
It was like the plan was made. We were like, great.
Yeah, so this is a fall change. We'll see if I go back. I will go back soon.
Dan, I saw Larry Fitzgerald came to your practice the other day. What was that like? How did that all happen?
Well, it's just an honor to have someone like him take interest in our program, and so he's always struck me as someone that's just a pretty classy guy, and so he just carries himself really well, and I know that our team appreciated him coming.
Speaking of football, for football they have like a 24-hour like victory they can be excited for, and then they have to get back to work. Do you have something like that whenever you ever did that?
Not really. Not like that in that way.
Any other questions for coach or student athletes? Thank you.